This week in Indie Developers and Communities, since we're going to be going a little bit in depth, hopefully this semester, in some games that aren't as mainstream, because that'll be fun for you and for us. We like to go into the games that are a little less known for the big companies. Octodad, Deadliest Catch, is going to be releasing, actually, by the time that this is released, this is shown on TV should already be released. Released January 30th, it was based on a hit indie title from last year in which you control Octodad, a dad who is an octopus. You must in fact hide yourself from being an octopus from your family. Nobody suspects a thing. With goofy and unique gameplay, you have to control each of his limbs with different buttons on the keyboard. You will have an extremely fun time. I played the original one last year, and I cannot wait to control an octopus that can't be an octopus in this world. Another title that I recently played and I found really enjoyable was The Rapture is Here and You Will Be Forcibly Removed from Your Home, also known as TRIHAYWBFRFYH. It's an end-of-the-year scenario indie game, which is a walking narration game, which is sort of like if you've ever heard of Dear Esther. It tells a story as you progress through the game. The world is going to end in about 20 minutes for you, and you have to experience all that this world has to give you before a black hole suddenly sucks you up. All the text in the game is taken directly from H.P. Lovecraft's stories, which is much better than what's been obsessed about recently, which is the H.P. Lovecraft monsters, because believe it or not, H.P. Lovecraft was an author. NormalBoots.com reopened last week actually, with groups of video creators that are gathering together to share video game content. NormalBoots.com was shut down for an entire year before it's reopening now. NormalBoots was shut down primarily because it was an extra thing that the creators had to pay, keeping the domain name and things. But now that YouTube has moved its policies to a more strict way of handling things, the creators have decided to reopen the website so that they can place more exclusive content onto it in the form of video game content that you probably would get flagged for on YouTube, since certain companies are not as tolerant as they used to. There are lots of popular YouTube creators that will be exclusive content on there, as well as putting some of their videos on YouTube as usual, including JonTron, Peanut Butter Gamer, Continue, Pro Jared, and others. Very famous YouTube stars with video game community if you want to start learning some great stuff about what gaming is. In console news, with Steam boxes, many companies have shown off their Steam boxes for the new Steam OS coming later this year. The Steam OS is going to be entirely Steam-centric on these Steam boxes, which have, as we previously talked about, worked in a way that it is trade-out parts. Like the Steamware, you can put it into your own consoles, and different companies can make it. Think of like how guns started being made all by the same pieces, and then they could be interchanged, and it was made in a big old factory instead of made by hand and given love and care. It's given to each person to make their own type of console, and each company can make their own type of Steam box, which can get confusing to a lot of people because you'd think you'd either go for PS4 or the Xbox One. But when you hear Steam box, you gotta pick from I'm guessing 20 models, but Alienware's model has been getting the most attention. It has lots of power in a small box, and presumably it will cost a lot more than it should. The Nintendo 3DS and the Wii U have been suffering recently from Nintendo's point of view. They've cut down on their possible sales that they predict will be happening for the next year, but rumors have been rising that Nintendo may be jumping ship because of this and bringing in a new handheld and new console, the Fusion DS and the Fusion Terminal, which are some rumors from Nintendo. They're not proven yet, but the fact that that's being brought up, it makes some sense, because after what happened to the Wii U, a lot of the casual market that was around there when the Wii came out, they've moved on to mobile games and things like that, and the Wii U just seemed like a side grade, an upgrade to the side. It wasn't really an important thing. When I heard about the Wii U, I said, what the heck is this? Is this the Wii again, just with the U in front of it? But if there is a new console coming out, that would hopefully save Nintendo, because they've been having some serious cut downs. The Fusion DS is said to feature a thumbprint sensor. I'm assuming you'll keep people out from playing your games. I've never had trouble with that. I just keep the DS in my pocket. But the Fusion Terminal will supposedly use the Wii U gamepad and the Wii controller. So if you bought a Wii U, if you were one of those people like me, then you won't have bought it for nothing, hopefully. Thank you for joining us today on Respawn TV. I hope you've had an enjoyable time because I've had the most nerve-wracking show I've ever been on because Moose isn't there to tell me exactly what he feels on the situation and what he knows about The Last of Us because I don't know anything about it really. I'm sorry about that. Join us from Monday through Thursday at 7:30 p.m. for Respawn TV. Game on! Welcome to Project Delta.
Hey.
Once again, back from last semester, where we play the games that you get to see us play. How you doing, Trevor?
I'm doing great. I'm excited and scared at the same time. I think I'll let you elaborate a bit more on that, though.
Right. This semester, we're going to be playing more games on PC, while last semester we were focusing on the console. So we'll be going more into the Steam library that I have on my personal laptop, and we're going to be playing maybe some indie games and some more less-known games on top of the regular ones that you know and love, which are also on Steam, because it's all on Steam. And through all that time, we're going to train Trevor on how to
play PC,
use this type of thing. Yeah, so today we're going to be playing...
I think the game is Anti-Chamber. It's an indie game. From the Steam description, Anti-Chamber is a mind-blending psychological exploration game. Let me just start this up. Where nothing can be taken for granted. Discover an Escher-like world where hallways wrap around each other, spaces reconfigure themselves, and accomplishing the impossible may just be the only way forward. Several years in the making, Anti-Chamber has received over 25 awards and honors throughout its development in major competitions, including Independent Games Festival, the PAX 10, Indiecade, and Make Something Unreal. Anti-Chamber was also supported by the Indie Fund. So, yeah,
it's kind of like if you've played Portal. That's kind of like that game a bit, except it's an entirely different type of mechanic for the game. So you're going to use.
Yeah. Here we go.
You're going to use there's the controls right there. All you need to know about the game.
To walk is WASD.
Yep.
Shift. Wait.
You hold Shift if you want to walk. So
just like automatically walk.
You have to hold it the whole time, and then you'll walk slower.
Oh, okay, so this is running, okay.
Right. Jump is space bar, left mouse to interact with things, and mouse around is motion, and there's...
I have a... Oh, man, okay, so...
So there is the first part of your game.
Jump.
The entire idea of this game is that it's psychological puzzles.
Yeah.
Like, nothing is as it seems, but sometimes it is. So you failed that jump, and now you're down here. And everything has to be seen in both the way you see it and the way...
Why can't I make the jumps?
You can't see it. Well, there's a little sign on the wall there. Teaches you a little life lesson along the way. Once you click. Failing to succeed does not mean failing to progress. See?
Oh, gosh.
Now you can follow that line, huh?
Yeah.
So I like the idea, the style of this game.
It's very simple, but kind of beautiful at the same time.
Some paths are clearer than others.
I think I saw this from the trailer. Yep. Yeah, I saw this part from the trailer, and I did not know what to make of it.
Well, now you get to know what makes of it.
Yes. Oh man, I'm not. Oh, this PC controls. They're not. It's not tough.
You get used to it over time.
A choice may be as simple as going left or going right. I will go.
This was a simple choice, but now you're going to take left. It's going to descend. And a lot about this game is that really face value means nothing. There are tons and tons of different ways to handle the game. They all lead to different endings and starts.
Choice doesn't matter if the outcome is the same.
And it teaches you a lot about logic and a lot about how to see things from different angles.
That's cool. That's really cool. All right. Getting used to it. The choice doesn't. Oh, it's
the same spot.
I don't understand why. So you mean I made the choice and the outcome's the same?
Yeah, no matter what.
So then, what's the point of me going these ways? Oh, it wants me to turn around, right? Yep, there we go. Something new.
Took me a while.
All right, when you return to where you have been, things aren't always as remembered.
Then you get thrown through them. This was the first path, actually, that I did when I played this game the first time.
Except none of this is the way I remembered. Is this a... Oh, escape.
Some choices leave us running around a lot without really getting anywhere.
So, oh, ho, ho, ho. Do I have to tap escape?
Yep, that's all that's left. A different thing, yeah. See what doing different things does. Oh,
Oh,
good job.
nice. Okay, so taking the first step can be harder than the rest of the challenge.
Mm-hmm. And I personally, whoop,
Ah, that's not, no.
I personally have not finished this game
Gosh.
myself, so a lot of this stuff is going to be new to me. Like, I'm trying to wrap my mind around it myself here. Oh, looks like there's steps. Like, look down. Steps going up. What's that? I remember I fell through this hole once. There's a hole straight into the floor. I guess so. I mean, anyways, fine. Anyways, the idea of the game is that it's your choices.
What? The stairs were on the ceiling, but I ascended. Oh, you sneaky little demon. Okay. Small steps can take you great distances.
On your case, climbing a ton of times out of a hole.
I don't like this.
There are so many branching paths.
Take one path means missing out on another.
Mm-hmm.
I take it I go this way.
Well, the other path wasn't open, so yeah.
Okay. Next challenge. I don't know if I'm allowed to step.
Oh yeah, that's a glass floor. Yeah. At least right now it is.
And now what?
Oh. Hey, that's cool.
Oh, so now I have to backtrack. Down what? No.
I wouldn't jump, by the way. Oh, there we go. There we go. Because I remember last time you jumped.
And now.
Everything switched up on you. Ah, yes.
I'm going towards the hypnosis. Life.
Wow, you were quick to figure that out.
Yeah, I saw the L already.
It took me like 20 seconds when I did this to stare at it.
Game.
Got to look at it in a different perspective.
Demon. Oh,
Yes.
that's. Oh my God.
What? Don't. Oh, I remember this part. Don't do that, actually.
Why?
For some reason, when it gets to the end, it's like one of those lessons in how pointless things are sometimes. It just goes in a hole and disappears.
Oh.
Yeah, and you get nothing out of it.
Okay, so I don't want to go that way. I want to go towards the demon eye. So.
Oh, okay. I remember I
Oh.
saw this bit. You know, the balls destroy things, so at this point you're gonna, like, it dissolves the bridge.
Unless I do this.
Right. Unless you do that. You can hold shift and just walk by them. Yeah.
Risk. Oh, nice. Moving through a problem slower may help find a solution.
This room is an enigma to me. I've never worked it out.
Up.
I'm pretty sure it's an elevator that leads to the end, but I don't know. I did get to a part. There is.
When do you get the first matter gun?
Oh, you saw that?
I saw it in the trailer. There are 5 different types of matter guns. Each one have a different color.
Surprisingly, it takes a while, but the first gun is blue. So,
I thought it would be because of the trailer.
yeah, like these lasers. Y'all need a blue gun for that.
Yeah, and
I
so
actually-
I can't progress.
Yeah, I don't know what to do at this point. I think you have to leave through the eyeball again and take a different path. Because those are all tiny lasers you gotta fill all the blocks in. I got all the way to the yellow. I got a yellow matter gun, and then there was supposed to be a green and a red, but I never did those yet because I got completely stumped. Because some of these things are so stupid easy, but they are like
Sauron.
you overthink it.
Yeah, so are the rooms different now?
Maybe. I don't think so though.
No, the art museum and the way I came from.
Right.
Oh,
You never clicked on that
how
one
we
yet.
perceive a problem can change every time we see it.
Yeah.
So-
Which it meant with you walking by this thing.
If I fell down here,
You would go back to that ending where it was like,
don't give up, try again.
yeah, kind of like that. You took the red.
Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to beat that door, I guess. I'll never beat that door.
But wait, yeah, you can.
How?
Look.
So I need to look away from it at all times.
No. Oh.
Ah, there we go. All
Oh.
right.
All right, so this was Antechamber.
Yes, it's a few steps backward.
They keep you moving forward.
I like how it teaches me the
I
lesson.
finally got that
afterwards.
now because I didn't actually walk backwards when I did that. I just like looked at it real fast and then ran through.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is an indie game.
Yeah, this was very nice.
On Steam. It was
Mind-boggling.
I believe the full price is $9.99 on a non-sale day.
Right.
So,
It's on Steam. Every game we'll be playing this semester is on Steam. Thank you for joining us. We are on Respawn TV every Monday through Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Hope to see you there.
see ya.